everyone and welcome to my tutorial with one of my favorite topic, that is effective communication. We all dream to be successful in our personal and professional life. Somehow I agree that communication plays a very important role during your success journey. Well, to be very honest, it's not only communication, it's your effective communication that plays an important role. So in today's tutorial, you will learn how to better your communication personally and professionally. So I'm Gargi and I'm going to share with you my 6 keys of effective communication. So before I get back to my topic, let me tell you, to speak fluently in English doesn't mean that you have an excellent communication skills. English is a language that you can learn, practice and can be fluent in, where communication is a art or a skills that you can learn, practice and develop over the period of time. For an effective communication, you always need a sender and a receiver. Sender is a person who is expressing their thoughts or feelings to the other person either verbally or non-verbally. And the receiver is the person who is understanding the thought or the feeling of the speaker. So both plays a very important role in an effective communication. First key, be an active listener. Listen to understand, then to react or to respond to the speaker. Try and give a pause of 3 to 5 seconds before you start responding. This will give you an opportunity to think, frame and then to respond to the answer. Try and pause for 3 to 5 seconds before you respond. This will give you an opportunity to think, frame and then to respond. This short pause will also help you in running the risk of interrupting the speaker. When you start listening to the speaker, you are giving importance to the speaker and he or she will love to be around you. The second key, ask question. Ask question if you have any doubts to be clarified. Try and ask open-end question instead of closed-end question. Open-end question will give you an opportunity to continue the conversation with the speaker and to get a better clarity of the conversation. The third key, mirror the speaker. Paraphrase the speaker's words in your conversation. Like you will say, let me see if I got this right. Then you narrate the speaker's words in your own words and then continue the conversation. By paraphrasing the speaker's words, you are demonstrating that you are genuinely paying attention to the speaker's words and trying to understand their feelings and thoughts. The fourth key, eye contact and body language. Maintain eye contact throughout the conversation and a positive body language will help you to continue the conversation and to get engaged with the speaker. Avoid multitasking like fidgeting your fingers or writing or scribbling on something or maybe checking your phone. Focus on each and every words of the speaker and do not interrupt in between. This shows your respect for the speaker. If there is any urgent call, please excuse yourself and continue the conversation. Nod your head when you are responding to the conversation like yes, okay, right, I understand, etc. This gives an impression that you are engaging with the speaker and participating during the conversation. The fifth key, avoid answering in one word like yes, no, okay, etc. This gives a negative impression of you to the speaker that you are less interested to continue the conversation. Like for example, if someone asks you to send you an email, you may answer him or her back like certainly I will send you the email with all the details, mentioning the time, like by what time you will be sending the email to the speaker. The sixth key, the clarity of your speech and your voice tone. Do not speak too fast or too slow. Maintain a normal pace while you speak. Avoid being too loud or too low in energy. You just need to be audible. Try and do some voice modulation while you are communicating with the other person. Try some breathing exercise before you start communicating so that you don't lose out with your breath towards the end of the sentence. Remember, your body language will also play an important role in your voice tone. Like the way you sit, stand, or your hand gesture during your conversation, it gets into your mind and you get influenced with it, and which shows in your voice tone. Like for example, if you slouch and speak, you get disengaged and your voice tone gets low in energy. So before we come to the end of today's session, let us summarize the key takeaway from today's lesson. Before I come to the end of today's session, let us summarize the key takeaway from today's session. Be an active listener. Ask questions if you have any doubts. Paraphrase or mirror the speaker. Your voice tone and your clarity of your speech. Avoid answering in one words. And finally, your eye contact and body language, which plays an important role throughout the conversation. Finally, here comes the bonus tips of effective communication. That is your time. Check the time before you start your communication. So this brings towards the end of today's lesson of effective communication. So if you find the video to be meaningful, please do like and share it with your friends and family. To get more updates on my latest videos on professional development, please don't forget to click the bell icon to subscribe to my channel. And I will catch you all soon with my latest videos on professional development. Till then, you keep communicating and keep listening to my tutorial.